welcome back to Primary Sarcasm. I'm Isabella.
And I'm Melody. Today we will be talking about ASMR. Yep, you heard that right. ASMR. And so Isabella actually has a whole entire history with ASMR. I'll let her explain that.
Okay, so I got into it last year, 2020. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a stress reliever, and there was a lot of stress last year, so it would help
Mm-hmm.
me sleep at night. And I knew about it before, but I just thought it was kind of weird. I don't know why I did, but I did think it was weird before I did listen to it, and I just tried it, and I liked it. So like my favorite types would be like when they like get slime and they stretch it like in front of like the in front of the microphone, or when they use the water globes and they just shake them around and you could hear like the water flowing inside of the globes. Um Also storytelling and ear cleaning. Ear cleaning is like, like when you're cleaning your ears and you're using like a Q-tip and like you could just hear everything that's happening with the Q-tip, you know?
Oh my God.
So it's like that, or like they'll put like slime in the ear and then they'll just take it out and you can hear the slime just coming out slowly, and then it's really
Ew.
cool. No, it's really cool because like you could hear everything come out. Like they just put a bunch
Uh-huh.
of stuff in the ears.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Uh
mean, so how do you describe ASMR to people who don't know what that is?
well, it's more if you have like a hard time sleeping, I would say it's a good idea to use it because it it gives like this thing called the tingles. And, I talked to you about this, Melody. It's like I get it on the back of my neck, and it's like when you're listening to it and you're listening to all like the stuff just like stretch, or you can hear like popping noises, you get like a tickly feeling on the back of your neck, like somebody's tickling your neck, but it's not uncomfortable, it's just like you shiver. So I personally like to listen to the channels of ASMR Zeitgeist, Fred's Voice ASMR, Atlas ASMR, and ASMR podcasters. And me and Melody actually looked over a few last night.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Melody, which one was your favorite out of all of those four?
Okay, well, before we get into that, I wanted to say that I am definitely not someone who likes ASMR. Isabella always hypes it up. She always, okay, so we have our like friend group chat, and she's always like trying to get us to get into ASMR. And then we're just like, no, Isabella, we tried. We just aren't fans. And then she keeps sending it, and she's like, oh my God, this is so good. And we're like, okay, yeah, it's great. It's great. We love it.
It's just cool because like you're listening and somebody's like tapping their fingers or something, and it's just like, ooh, it's nice. Like when you're listening to like a really good song, kind
No,
of a
I get it.
feeling.
See, I appreciate the art of ASMR, but I'm just not into it. I don't get the tingles that you describe. I feel uncomfortable whenever I listen to it. Like there's this one video that you sent for us to like review on the podcast, but it's like inner ear deep sounds or something, and then it's like extreme, and I'm like, oh whoa, this seems very intense based off of the title. So I clicked in it, and then the dude is literally pouring rice noodles on like ear-shaped microphones, and then like using chopsticks to move it around, and like in my ears I could hear like moisture. I'm like, I don't I don't want the sensation of someone chewing rice noodles in my ears. Like I don't know why I would enjoy that, but I guess if people do, good for them.
Yeah, so I'm guessing like you get uncomfortable when people whisper in your ear. right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, it's it's really funny because when I was little, um, like me and my friends, we would do this really weird thing where we would like prank each other by whispering in each other's ears. So like you know how in the past like kids would give each other like wet willies, they like stick their fingers in their ear and they'd be like, ew, gross. Yeah, no, we didn't do that. We went full on like whispering. We would just be like, boo.
That is so weird.
I know, and I think I have some sort of like trauma from it. I just I don't like it. You know how there's also those people who are like, it's sexy when someone whispers in your ear. I'm like, no, it's not.
Like, I get what you mean. I need a oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, like I don't like it either. Like if somebody were to come whisper in my ear,
But
because
ASMR hits different.
yeah, it does. I don't know why. Maybe because they're professionals, and it's just
True.
different. But like another thing is like I like it better when there's no talking, and they're just doing like the different textures of things.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
that's
find
really
those.
interesting.
Yeah, those are my favorite ones. Usually when they talk is too distracting.
Oh,
So
because you listen to it like to actually go to sleep.
yeah, and it's weird
Yeah.
because I actually go to sleep in like 5 minutes. It just knocks me out.
Wow. I mean, for me, I feel like a partial reason why that would be like if I do try to listen to ASMR and if I like do happen to fall asleep quickly, which I haven't by the way. But if I do, I think it would be because I'm too bored.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see, I see.
But like it's nothing like I don't have anything against it. I just personally don't really like it. And it's really interesting that you brought up the fact that you enjoy the ones without talking more because of the ones that you showed me, I think I like the ones with talking more cuz it I feel like the ones with talking is also less ASMR. Like it's kind of just like some person with like a deep soft voice
Mm.
talking. It's like someone who's it's basically like listening to a podcast but if they had a deep and softer voice for the entirety of the episode, which I feel like is more normal for me than listening to people like put rice noodles on my ear.
So you like it better when it's just like somebody with a very satisfying voice, just like talking.
Yeah, that's a lot better than, the other ones.
Oh, so I'm guessing you really liked Atlas.
Well, okay, I wouldn't say I really liked him. Let's first explain who he is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so like Atlas ASMR is mostly it's like oh my gosh, it's like my favorite one because when he lets out one, his videos are like it's like you're going on a journey, but it's ASMR. And, like it's like actual it's like so professional. Like in the one that I sent to Melody, um, it's called The Man on the Train. And I don't want to spoil anything because I thought it was pretty upsetting, but but I liked it because like he puts like green screen so you could see like the whole scenery of the train outside and like you're inside the train and you're just sitting with him and he's like you could hear him touching the newspaper and he's talking to you and he's telling you his story and it's cool because it's like you're there with him and
Hmm.
it's like a whole story but you're there too and I like that a lot. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. I think it was really funny because he was also talking in like old English in a sense. Well, like it's not really old English. It's like British slang, but like I don't know. It's just not modern talk.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it makes it so like immersive that you're actually there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's he like changes everything based on like the setting and like the plot of whatever he's going through. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't listen to the full thing. I really just did a skim of everything. I'm telling you, I really, really tried. Okay, Isabella hyped it up so much. I really wanted to get into it, but I physically could not. I was I would either get too bored or too disturbed by the videos. Like I don't understand some of the point of view things. Like they're like, I'm a hairstylist and I'm going to trim your beard. I'm like, wait, that doesn't even make sense. No, but like it would be something like I'm a barber and I'm going to shave your face, and I'm just like, oh gosh, I get it, but I don't, but I get it.
Yeah, it's like the Fred one.
Exactly. Friends, oh my gosh, okay, so Isabella said the one that was like, oh gosh, I already forgot.
It's like a harsh exfoliation on your
Oh
face.
yeah, the face cleaning one. That is right. Skincare.
Uh-huh.
So, and then the sponges he used to press against the microphone, it was like so wet. It sounded it sounded wet and dry at the same time. And I was just like, ew, what is this? It's like to me, like okay, to other people it sounds really satisfying, but to me it literally sounds like if you got two styrofoam blocks and like rubbed it together and like just made the worst sound possible, or like nails on a chalkboard. Even though it physically didn't sound like that, that's the same feeling I get. Just uncomfortableness,
I see.
uncomfiness.
Yeah, like I haven't seen that one, but I skimmed it a little, and it's just like him with like sponges and like water spray
Mhm.
bottles, and he's like actually cleaning your face. It's because you have to like imagine, you have to close your eyes and just be like, he's gonna clean my face, you know?
I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, I'm trying. I can't imagine. I just, oh gosh, if it's not happening, I can't imagine it. Especially, okay, this is gonna sound really either really weird or super relatable, but the only time I can truly like daydream about something is if it's completely quiet and I'm just like in my own world. Like I am undistracted and like just focused on my own thoughts. That's when I can like really immerse myself into this like fantasy world that I created. But if there's like someone else talking, so if there's like an ASM artist just talking and whispering into my ear, I'll just listen to what they're saying and forget about anything in the world. Just paying attention to what they're saying and then feeling disturbed. And then I have to turn it off.
Just losing your train of thought.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not for everybody. You know,
Yeah.
like I know a lot of people who don't like it, like when you're eating and like you're using the fork and the fork like just like squeaks across the dish.
Oh, no. Ah,
I mean, I don't like it
that is
either.
what made me cringe.
You know, it hurts, but
What do you mean you don't like it?
I don't like it when like the whole scratching noise when it's like on the
Oh,
dish. But
oh yeah.
um there's like other ones. I don't think I showed you. There's like some like there's this one lady and she does this one where she's just like tapping on a keyboard. I think you would maybe like that one. She's tapping on a
Hmm.
keyboard and what it is like you're calling like a sleep hotline. And
Oh.
she's just like asking you questions like what's your favorite color, what do you like to do, and she's just asking you questions. She has very nice voice and you can just hear her tapping on the computer like you're doing a survey but you just fall asleep to it, and it's really nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
There is a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know, I feel like one of the most popular ones that I always see on YouTube is food ASMR. Whoa, what was that
It was
sound?
my grunt. I do not like food ASMR. I don't.
No, I hate it too. See, the thing is, for me, I find the food display to be very satisfying. Like the way that they always showcase the food in the beginning, but then listening to them actually eat, like I just turn it off because it is no bueno.
No, I don't like anything about it. Like she'll have like if it's like a girl or a guy and they're just like have like this huge display and say like they have like a huge carrot, they'll literally just grab the huge carrot and start chewing on it. Like I don't like that. And you can just hear everything happening. You can hear the saliva, you can hear
Ugh.
I don't like it.
Yeah. It's basically like if someone were to be chewing with their mouths open.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me that much, like in real life, but if you're gonna do it that loudly, I will feel very uncomfy.
And the way they eat is just so like aggressive.
True.
Like literally
We
just
love that.
grab the carrot and just bite into it and there's like nothing on it. Or sometimes they'll dip it into a sauce or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
And they eat like with such a big bite. I'm just like, how are they like not exploding already? Like I don't understand how like some people can still be like so skinny while eating like that, like a mukbang,
all
whatever.
to themselves.
I aspire to have such a big appetite. No, like seriously, I want to eat so much food, but sometimes I just can't do it. Like it'll make me so sick.
Yeah, how did they not get sick of it? Like if I were doing that, you probably just hear like and just like
Just the whole time you're just sighing
just
ASMR.
gasping for air.
Embarrassing. Sufrendo.
Dude.
We'll just leave it as that. Inside joke,
Yeah.
please.
And if you speak Spanish, I'm sorry.
That was really bad pronunciation, but I'm
It's fine. You're
trying.
learning. We're
Yeah.
learning.
If you guys don't know, I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Isabella's partially my teacher, but I have another teacher on here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who we're talking about though, but
He is very popular. I'm gonna try to look up if sighing ASMR is actually a
didn't
thing.
we look up if blowing bubbles was ASMR? And it was. I remember we
What?
did because we thought it wasn't.
I think you did that.
I'm pretty sure there is sighing ASMR. There's everything.
That's true. There is everything. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay, so there's
Ah,
there's
ooh, breathing and sighing.
yeah. Hashtag ASMR by Clear Whispers ASMR. There's ASMR ear to ear whispering plus intense mouth sound.
Very intense breathing sounds. What the heck?
ASMR intense and different mouth sounds. The ultimate brain
Oh
experience.
no. ASMR man breathing into your ears for 1 hour.
What? Stop. Stop. Where is that? Where are you?
It was like all the way in
No.
the bottom.
See it. ASMR male moaning and breathing. 1 hour looped. Oh my god.
This is a whole other section of
I
ASMR.
think this yeah. I think wait. Why is Pedro Pascal here?
Wait, what? Did he do an
He did it, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm searching sighing ASMR, and then he was on it. It's an interview titled "The Mandalorian." Pedro Pascal reacts to internet's crush on his faceless character.
Oh my gosh, dude. I just looked up more and it says Pedro Pascal poetry ASMR. He does
Stop.
poetry for 30 minutes.
He, what? Hold on. Wait. Okay, I think I'm gonna get into it.
Pedro Pascal teaches you Spanish slang. Wakala.
Wakala. What the heck? No, stop. There is ASMR. This is the way. A Mandalorian ASMR roleplay.
This is what I mean when I say there is everything. Anything.
Pedro Pascal poetry. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
En el oriente surge espléndido sol y con tus rayos mata la luna enferma y envidiosa porque tú, su doncella, es más clara.
Okay, he has a nice ASMR voice though.
Yes. Well, the Mandalorian has a very
Yeah.
good voice too. He's a very good voice actor.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting to see this. Wait, the comments. Someone said, I almost screamed when I found this. OMG, I'm learning Spanish and I love his voice on The Mandalorian. So this is like a gift to me. Me.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's actually a comment.
It was Melody. She
Yes. That is so funny though. I think earlier when we were looking at sighing ASMR, it might have implied something else because like instead of like the sighing as in like being in in like disappointment or just like sad stuff, I think it went a more sensual direction.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought like people were actually just gonna be like
I think that is exactly what they do.
Oh.
But for like a different context. Look, there's literally one that says ASMR for men, especially for the simps.
Oh.
What?
Well, are you gonna listen to that Melody?
No,
okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay, because you got quiet, and I was like, is she clicking on it?
No, no, it's because okay, so I saw this one that's ASMR over explaining what I did to you, and I just think that's so funny because like the preview of the video is like the girl like she's like moving her hands in front of the camera, and just thinking she's saying something like, I am now moving my right hand and closing my one finger at a time and looking like I'm clawing your face.
Oh.
Or something.
Well.
Or like pinching your face or something. I don't know what she's doing. It's kind of, it's very funny. I'm just, the over explaining part. I'm looking, maybe I'll get into comedy ASMR.
You could.
Bet.
Let me look it up. What was it called?
Pedro Pascal.
It's called ALB in Whisperland ASMR. That is the one with the hotline. If you would like to check that one out.
Whoa.
Yeah, her hair is like cotton candy pink.
Stop.
She's so pretty.
Wait, she did one as a Janet, like she was role-playing Janet from The Good Place, and she literally looked like her. Like when I first saw it, I thought it was just Janet until I looked closer. But, wow.
You like that show, huh? I haven't gotten a chance to watch it.
It's pretty good. I haven't done my ranking for it yet. In case you didn't know, I rank my TV shows that I watch. I just started it in December. I only have 3 shows that I ranked right now and wrote a description to.
Oh.
But I'm very passionate about it. Well, like I was really passionate about like just like analyzing film and TV shows beforehand. And I was like, if I'm so passionate about it, why don't I just keep track of it? So I'm doing that now.
I wish you had like I wish you were like more into like Marvel because okay, I'm I'm just gonna say because I really want to. This has nothing to do with ASMR, but okay.
It's okay.
The new WandaVision show. I told you I'm watching it, right?
Oh, yeah. I still need to watch that.
Dude, I feel like you would like it since you said you like to analyze things. Like since like it's like one episode a week, you're just like theorizing the whole time of what's possible. and it's so cool. Like, I have a bunch of theories. I won't say it because that's not what this is for right now.
In the
In the
future.
future, when you watch, let
Yes.
me know so I can send you my
Okay.
theories that I had during that time.
Oh, for sure.
But I think you would like it.
Yeah. I know. I heard a lot of people say that it's like a very, very like Easter egg filled show. So, I mean, I don't really understand the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe because it's just too much for me. It's very hard to keep track of everything. So I kind of just, I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah,
You
that's the
know?
thing with it. Like, if you're gonna theorize, you need to know what happened in every single movie. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're getting off the rails. Okay. I'm
Oops.
sorry. Okay. Oh,
Okay, so there's one type of ASMR that we wanted to cover the most. It's already like 30 minutes in, and we still haven't talked about this. Oops. But there's okay, if you guys know ASMR's diversity, then you'll know there's something called boyfriend ASMR. And it's basically when these dudes just role play your boyfriend. Yeah, they just role play your boyfriend, and then they like whisper into the microphone. They're like, "Hey, baby."
If you listen to ASMR, it is impossible to not find these. You know?
Is it
Like
actually?
I don't know. For me, like whenever I look for mine, like there's always some, you know?
Like recommended
Yeah.
ones?
I don't
Interesting.
personally listen to it. Melody, what do you think?
Wow. Okay. So, um, I first discovered boyfriend ASMR because of Danny Gonzalez and Drew Gooden. They did a video about boyfriend ASMR, and I was dying in that video. Okay, like it was so funny. All of their videos are hilarious, but this one was so funny. And then, Isabella watched it, and like a couple of our friends watched it, and like we always talk about it now, and then like we always make references to it. But it's so hilarious how there's so many different topics. Like there's werewolf ones, and then there's werewolf ones, there's vampire ones. I'm like, is this like an ASMR version of Twilight or Vampire Diaries? Like, what's going on?
Honestly, I think you could find a Vampire Diaries one.
Oh, for sure.
Or the
Uh-huh.
jealous
I know
boyfriend.
Twilight has to exist. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we forgot. Okay. You can go ahead and share the jealous
Okay.
boyfriend one. It was in the Danny and Drew
Yeah,
video.
I remember I watched it a long time ago, but I remember like that he
Mm-hmm.
was saying like I guess she had went to a football game or something, and she
You
went with his friend. And it's a guy, and he got so mad at her because he doesn't like the way that he looks at her. And he's chewing gum the whole time. And you can just hear his gum going around, and he's just telling you how mad he is because you were speaking to him. He doesn't like the way he looks at you.
literally. Oh my goodness. It's just like I get it. I really do. I get why people would like it. But this side of boyfriend ASMR is just not it, Like you can do better than that.
For us, it's more entertainment than it is relaxation.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's oh my gosh, the one that Danny and Drew did, this dude, it was like you're sick and the boyfriend is comforting you. But then he like feeds you Coca-Cola and it's like half filled and you're and you're just like, what is going on? And then the other part where this dude is like transforming into a werewolf or something and he's just
No,
screaming.
no.
I'm like, it's not ASMR.
With the Coke, remember? And he just like grabs the Coke and he drinks like half of the amount that he
Yeah.
gave you, and just like a little bit left for you.
It's like, babe, do you feel better now?
Drink this tablespoon of Coke and you'll feel Coca-Cola and you'll feel better.
And then I had to clarify Coca-Cola. No, that is so true. And it's like, this Coca-Cola is your medicine. Drink it. He's like stuffing it into your hypothetical mouth.
Oh, and then the hot towel. He's just like putting a hot towel on the camera and he's just like putting his arms in your face, and it's just so weird because
I don't remember that
we
part.
watched that one together.
I don't remember it. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, I was washing the dishes and it kept, like, I literally felt like he was like actually touching me, and I was so uncomfortable. I was like, Isabella, turn it off. Turn it off. I can't do this anymore. This is too disturbing.
Well, I get that a lot of people like this. Like, go ahead and do what you're gonna do. It's perfectly fine if you like that, but for us, not so much.
No, yeah, exactly. See, the one thing I can get behind though is the boyfriend ASMRs that are like actually comforting about like depression or anxiety or like loneliness.
Oh.
Like, because those things are so real. And I told you this before, but as I was going through my trying really hard to get into ASMR phase because Isabella inspired me. It was like in the recommended of, I think it was Fred ASMR actually. I can't watch Fred's videos anymore. Because it's just too much. The noises are just uncomfortable. And then I was scrolling at like the suggested videos, and then boyfriend audio, that's the channel name, came up, and I was like, this will probably be funny. And then like I went into his channel and I just read like the titles and things. And there's like a couple of ones that obviously, like the vampire masquerade ball. And then I'm just like, what is going on? But then I found a couple ones that were like actually like really therapeutic to listen to. Because I listened to the one, something about like depression, and I just remember the title. It's like trigger warning, depression, and suicide. And I listened to that right before I went to sleep, which is a really bad idea because like throughout it, I literally like I was just crying the whole time. I was like, I didn't know ASMR could do me this dirty, dude. Like I'm literally bawling my eyes out because I'm like, this is so sad. And I completely understand why there's like people who would listen to this just to feel more comforted, because it genuinely feels like there's someone there, like I think it is kind of like what you mentioned earlier, like imagining yourself in that scenario. Because when I was listening to that like the depression one, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was in a pretty sad state. So when I listened to it, I was like, oh, this hits different. Like, you get it.
I was listening to it last night, and I was like, oh, maybe it will be sad. I don't know. And I was just brushing my teeth, and I just felt like so upset. Just like I felt so bad. But it's just, it really puts things into perspective why people do like these kind of things,
Exactly.
Yeah, like especially if you're lonely and you just want company. It's like, it's nice.
Yeah, for sure. Like I even I looked at a couple ones that were like doing homework, because sometimes when I do homework, I just don't feel like doing it because it's like you're all alone and it's like boring to do homework, So like I looked it up, and of course it exists. And I clicked in it, and it's just like this girl, like she's just typing away on her computer, and I was like, oh, it'll be kind of interesting if I play it and then I'll give Isabella updates. I only listened to like 2 minutes of it because I actually had to go somewhere right after. And it worked. Like I was really productive within that 2 minutes. But I think it is, in a sense, like very helpful for people. So I don't really want to judge people who listen to it. Of course, I'll only judge people who listen to the latest one because, dude, the dude was literally screaming the whole entire time.
Not
I was like,
relaxation.
isn't ASMR exactly? ASMR is supposed to be relaxing and like people are often soft spoken in it. And then this dude was legit screaming, but he just turned down the volume and he made himself sound a little bit more quiet.
You haven't showed me that one. I'm kind of curious to see though.
Okay, yeah. I think it was in the Danny and
Oh
Drew video.
really? Okay, I'll go back
Yeah.
to it.
The dude, he was just like screaming and I was like, what is happening?
Oh my gosh. But like I get what you mean with like the one with having company while doing homework. I like to listen to the Pomodoro sessions, and there's
Oh
like people
yeah.
actually studying, and like you can, and there's like soft music. I like those too.
Yeah. I personally don't really like Pomodoro technique because I'm someone who, like the first episode, I commit. So if I get started on something, I will just finish it right away.
I need extra help.
Yeah. It's good though, because I feel like, ASMR, as much as we joke about it, there's always things that can like genuinely help each and every person. So, like even though we've been just laughing about some really strange ones, I think there's people out there who like genuinely will find some sort of ASMR intriguing and
Yeah,
helpful.
like I earlier I mentioned ASMR podcasters. I'm sure there's a lot of people who like to feel like their inner kid, when you're sleeping. And there's some that I like to listen to where they're doing storytelling and they'll like read you a book or something. That's always nice. Or if you're interested in a certain show, you can find there's actually a lot that I found that um it's like the characters from the show actually doing a podcast. So it's like it just depends on what you like and what you need, you know?
Yeah, you sent me one that was like The
Oh,
Office
yeah.
ASMR.
That one is just like he uploads a new one for like each episode, and he's just watching the episode and telling you what's happening. So like if you really like The Office, you can practically play the episode in your head and just listen to him, you know? But yeah,
That's the conclusion of this, right? Like
listen to what makes you
this.
most comfortable. But yeah, it just depends on, you just have to keep looking and see what really draws you in.
We should fairy ASMR. Maybe that will.
Fairy ASMR?
that will
I've listened to
yeah,
that before.
maybe that will help you out.
There actually are some, and they're really cool.
What do they talk about? Like, do you want to go
Like, it's just
fly?
like, usually people are just like being fairies and they're telling you about magic and stuff. It's
Whoa.
cool.
It's like a full RPG.
There's like a lot of like magic ones. Like I love those.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying, okay? I'm seriously trying to
I don't
understand.
know why I've never told you.
Oh no.
I
I'm
actually think you would like this maybe. There are ASMR tarot readings.
like tarot
Yeah. Don't you like that? Oh, I thought you
No,
did because we
what?
did that one time.
When did it was one time? Okay, for context, like oftentimes during okay, that was full on incorrect grammar. Oftentimes, whenever we have like a group video call, it would get randomly quiet, and then I would just be like, we should do something, right? And then somehow we'd always talk about like tarot card readings, like the future. And then there's this one website that oh, it's just so funny because we always go on there and we just ask hypothetical questions and see what cards show up. And it's I don't know. I don't even I do kind of believe in it, but I kind of don't. I don't know. It depends on the mood.
But it's funny because it's always like we always start off with like all of us and we're all like doing stuff, and then it's
Yeah.
like it turns into like 1 o'clock in the morning and everyone's gone, and it's just me and you doing this at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Exactly. And we're creating like dumb questions like will you meet Chris Evans?
And if it's like yes, I'm like, oh, Melody, look.
Yeah, and then if it's no, you do it again until you get yes.
I personally don't believe it because of that, because you keep doing it until I get yes.
Well, I think you're supposed to only do it
Yeah.
once. And then that's like supposed to be it.
It's still fun.
It is fun. It's like astrology. Like whether you believe in it or not, it's just fun.
Yeah. I only like it when it gives like traits that the signs have, and like I'll try and compare myself.
Oh, like Virgos are always
Yeah.
organized.
And Sagittarius is loud. And I'm like, I'm not that loud.
Oh.
Okay.
It depends on
does
the
depend on the
situation.
situation. But they're always, I don't know about that.
They're always loud. Just like in a library, you're like, where's this book that I'm looking
Everybody's
for?
like, shh. Oh, ASMR. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Wow. Do you guys feel any tingles? Wait, I just realized Sagittarius are always loud, and then we were like, it depends on what situation.
Melody.
You know what? I think we should end our episode off before we just continue rambling on about different ASMR.
Just
Overall conclusion is that it is weird, but respectable.
and go ahead and look it up. Try it out. See if you like it. If you don't, that's fine. But if you do, let us know.
Yeah.
And if you have any recommendations, let me know.
Yes.
As long as it's not like the werewolf one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Please don't send any werewolf ones. Yeah. You can let us know if you're Team Isabella or Team Melody.
Oh, so what does that mean?
So Team Isabella is pro ASMR, and then Melody is not against ASMR, but just prefer not to listen to
anti-ASMR to an extent. I guess. Moderate. Whatever side you are, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Anyways, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Primary Sarcasm.
Make sure to tune into your favorite podcast app. Follow Primary Sarcasm and listen to a new episode every Wednesday. Thank you all so much for listening.